Ah. Make una no vex. I never chopped since morning. So I'm eating catfish pepper soup. Now, I say I must talk about this matter. All right. Okay. I want to talk about Queen C for real, says old man. If I say your papa for house, they useless, it go be like say they insult you. Can you guys hear me well? My sound is bad. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going live now. Yeah. Very nice catfish pepper soup. Can you guys hear me? So, catfish pepper soup, my first meal. And wifey really knows how to make the catfish pepper soup perfect. Guys, pardon me that I'm eating here. If not, I would not have been able to come live today because my schedule is mad. I only saw Phina really happened. I go see chop another one for midnight. Can we please tag Phina? I want to know what really happened. From my investigation, the lady was on top of Okada and the trailer hit her. Do we have any eyewitnesses? Can you please help me tag Phina? Let's hear what exactly happened. We want justice. And me, I sabi ride Okada well. Now, as I don't enter 40, now I stop. Because the older you get, the harder it is for bones to heal. But sometimes, There is no other transportation but Okada. They said they will take care of her. How do you take care of somebody that's lost their leg? Are you buying leg for the person? I don't understand all those things. What if she didn't have a famous sister that came out to shout? I don't want you to blame Dangote. I don't see this as Dangote's fault. Now Dangote drive the truck. He hired truck driver. He hired truck driver. The truck driver go do nonsense. Said the driver did not even have a license. Ah. This week we've seen all sorts of accidents. We've seen aeroplane. We've seen truck. We've seen Okada. Dangote. Dangote didn't recruit. And the Dangote I know is a good man who will not allow something like this to happen. We've seen aeroplane stopper. We've seen aeroplane Bobby. And we've seen, but this one is really sad because somebody actually got injured. Please, can anybody who knows the full story? I just watched Phina's video where she said she lost her leg from hip down. That's the only part I saw. I wish she could come. Is there anyone who knows the full story? Someone says the owner should pay attention. That's not a very bright thing to say. If he has 3,000 trucks, he should make sure he knows every single driver of the 3,000 trucks. Of course, Dangote is not going to someone said the government should ban driving trailer in daytime. The way those trailers drive. The way those trailers drive. It's funny. The person that is blaming Dangote does not have any brain. Please, who knows the full story? Because I don't chop finish and I want somebody to educate us. What really happened? The reason why I'm talking about it is because you guys said I should talk about it. And I believe I should. Because I also heard that the girl just graduated. Okay, so we have somebody here who knows the full story. Let me bring him up. So guys, we finally have someone with the full story. Let's hear him out. I've sent you requests, bro. Omo. Hey, young girl. So the bike man and the girl. Before we start blaming the trailer driver that drove nonsense, you don't enter Okada before. Is it because the Okada man is poor? There was a day I was going to my daughter's graduation when my daughter was just leaving secondary school. Now my daughter is a graduate now. She has finished uni. But on my daughter's graduation day, we're driving to my daughter's school. And there was a trailer turning in the middle of the road. And an Okada guy was coming with speed. You don't see the trailer on time. Now you don't match brake. And so the trailer just skid. Rolled directly under the tire of the trailer. The tire was just about to climb the guy. Now we shout, hey! The guy even jammed my motor. I was driving my wife's car that day. The Okada jammed our car and went on to fall under the trailer. So when people are making case for Okada driver, is it because the Okada driver is poor? The Okada driver get license? Why are we quick to sympathize with the Okada driver? When for all you know, the Okada driver and I put the girl for that thing. That's why I need somebody who knows the full story. Instead of all this cut and join, cut and paste. I'm going to say those trailer drivers are wicked normally. And Okada are not wicked. Oh, sometimes it's hard to put mouth inside Nigerian matters. Nobody's saying the trailers are not held, the trailers are not reckless. What about the Okada? When they talk like say Okada, they obey rule for this country. Light go stop car, Okada go cross the light. You know how many Okada motor don't peak? Light turn red, Okada go still go. Never forget it. I know they hard to they pity Okada driver. In the evening like this, driving towards VI, you will see Okada facing the express on the oncoming, not on the service lane. No. They will be facing the fast lane. When they talk like say all of us know this Nigeria. So I want to go and draw. I want to find out what the real story is. Because if I want make I come here, can't say, oh, now Dangote. I'm not going to talk that one. No. Yes, Dangote needs to take care of business. Someone said, how about DF? But eyewitnesses were there, and they actually confirmed it was the fault of the trailer driver. These witnesses actually provided statements to the police. That's why I said I wasn't there. But I don't want us to go and start defending Okada like you don't know how Okada two people behave. Okada na number one reckless for this Nigeria. Make I wash hands so I go fit get on our time. Where's your mom? Take this downstairs for me. Don't let it fall. If you leave that game for a few minutes, nothing will happen to you. Oh. Bring me 7-Up free when you are coming up. Oh, goodness. Guys, are they come? One moment, please. Yeah, I'm back. All right, welcome everybody. Okay, so somebody say this live no balance. Say ask people they watch here. All right, everybody, I'm back, and I want us to address this. So let us first start with the Okada narrative. Okadas are some of the riskiest forms of transportation available in Nigeria today. I'm not sure there's any form of transportation. The driver pleaded guilty. Do we have any witnesses? Do we have anybody that was there? Question: was the Okada rider wearing a helmet? May God preserve our lives, oh. Una always say make I can't talk about that, make I can't talk about that. The only thing I know about it is it was an accident between a trailer and an Okada. Can anybody furnish me with a bit of knowledge? Aduke luxury store. Mr. White, you no go fit ever make am for your life. I don't make am pass your papa. Be like say your papa drive the truck. A lesson. Me and your papa who be a lesson. My father is a medical doctor. What are you? Eh? Kó tó sórí gbàgàdà bí ìfùfù tí ò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ayé ò ní da fún shit tó ń ṣe yìí. You and who be who? Aduke luxury store. Kí ni luxury tó ń tà? Panda tó ń tà tó ń pè ní luxury. Ìwọ tó yẹ kó fi rúbọ. Kò ní da fún ìyá fádẹ gba rapture. What a mentally deranged cow. Oh, sorry, oh, no be me she dey follow talk. I can't wonder when he's calling me Mr. White. I don't quickly unblock him. Luckily, I don't quickly unblock him. Aduke má bínú. Mo rò pé ó ń fi mí ṣe pé ni o. I don't unblock him. Make I quickly follow him back. I don't block him and I don't unblock him sharp. Please. When una see say I dey vex. Okay, now this Mr. White, now you be Oloshi. Now you dey annoy the girl. Wetin be the girl name Aduke? Make I quickly follow him. Aduke. Aduke luxury store. I don't follow him. No worry, I don't follow him. Is she back? Can somebody send the Mr. White? Now you the insult him, Abi. Barapcho. First of all, put here go. You made me go after one of my own. Koko Barapcho. A lesson. Oh yeah, make somebody help me send them the request so that she go fit come back. I don't follow him. Aduke, are you here? Say hello so I can say sorry. I don't remove Mr. White. Aduke mi má bínú. Aduke ọmọ ńlá. Aduke, are you here? I'm not sure she can be watching. Okay, I can see her watching, but I don't know if she's still watching. Let me send her request. Kó mọ̀ pé mi ò bínú sóhun. Oh yeah, Aduke, okay. I don't follow you back, sharp. Aduke ọmọ má bínú sí mi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Aduke mi.
Dear, as breakfast caught me as I saw this life has ended.
God forbid.
I said, I was not talking to you.
That's why I quickly ran. As you said, luckily for you, quickly said ha. I don't come up to you as I see that ha, I just quickly follow you back. I can't quickly run to my Instagram, go follow you immediately.
Dear, don't worry. I cause like you do to when people come for me, so I'm not offended.
But I would never
address you as Mr. White.
Ma binu. When as in the one that say, I mean, they call Mr. White because first of all, I'm tired. I really should not be live tonight. I'm exhausted. You understand?
Yes, I live in Ibadan. I went to ISI. I went to UI. So I know how we are.
What year did you go to ISI?
I finished 2010.
Oh, no be ISI you go.
I'm a learner.
No be ISI you go. You go ISI grammar school. Now we go ISI.
Oh my God. My brothers were there when Mrs. Smith was there.
Mrs. Smith was my principal.
I didn't meet Mrs. Smith. It was Mr. Malik that was my principal.
Mr. Malik, the Arabic teacher.
Wasn't an Arabic teacher. No, they just brought him up.
From
he
where?
Had a son in school too.
Was he old?
No, it was maybe in his late 40s or early 50s. It wasn't old.
Early 50s in 2010.
I want to my dad actually.
Now he'll be like in his
15 years after. Maybe he'll be like 60 now.
No, the Mr. Malik.
Because I'm not really sure of his exact age. Yeah, but judging from then, I wasn't speaking to you. Was the Mumu that was talking in the comment section? I was.
Ignore the person. So what really happened with this story? Please, I want us to get to the end of it.
Okay, so I'm not really
to the bottom of it. I mean,
yes, but it was just Phina's video I saw where she was like trying to get the attention of chairman, saying that the guy just hit and did not wait. And I'm also hearing that eyewitnesses said the truck driver was aware and he just ran. So, I mean, the case is just bad. I just feel really sad about the whole thing. So the video I saw, it looks like the girl has lost one of her legs and she's struggling to keep the other one.
Girl, we never marry, we never born pikin.
It is bad. It is bad. It is bad. I can't think of. Because I have a friend who lost her leg to diabetes, and
how old was she?
This one that died on my friend.
Your friend?
She's 30, and she's just starting life. So she's not dead, but she's struggling. She's struggling. She's struggling.
Did anybody take a picture of the Dangote truck?
Somebody says that.
Oh, she has 2 children. At least she has children. She doesn't have to use one leg to carry pregnancy. Let's first thank God for that.
Oh, she has 2 kids.
Thank God. Thank God.
Thank God.
Hey.
Because it is sad, DF. It is really sad. Really, really sad. Really
as in, sad. I'm so upset. I can't. The kind of animals that are on our roads and in our airports.
And when I saw that video, because there's a girl on this Instagram that also maybe had an accident. She does hair. And there's one of the videos I watched where she still has the iron stuff in her leg. And she was saying sometimes when she feels pain, she cannot bear it. That she's steadily on pain relievers. So I'm not looking at another Fina's sister. One leg is already off. Then she's struggling to keep the other one. And I can't begin to imagine how the girl must be feeling. I cannot imagine.
Someone said the girl is young, but she doesn't. You see, if
Sorry
she
for
has
not
kids, here's what I'm saying. If she has kids, to manage the depression of loss of a limb is always easier. She has what to live for. If she no get pikin for this Nigeria, she go begin dey feel say who go come marry am now, as she never.
Exactly.
So
Our talesa meji gan àti ìrọ̀kọ̀. You know, not to now talk of somebody who is no. I don't think she has kids because Phina said that.
Someone said Fina's sister graduated from Auchi Poly a few days ago.
Hey, that's what Phina said.
Yeah, that's all. Now, where did this happen? Was it Lagos?
I'm not sure.
Where did this happen?
Sure. I'm not sure, except somebody knows. Because I don't even think they mentioned anything about location. All I saw was Fina's video. Okay, somebody said ouchie. Somebody said ouchie.
The only person I know in Auchi is Apostle Suleiman. Auchi Poly School Gate. Jeez, and all of us enter Okada for school. Oh. Hey.
DF, I've carried Okada from Oshodi to Trade Fair.
Me, I've carried Okada from Victoria Island to airport.
That's even worse.
Nowhere where I know they ride Okada go that year. That year, be like saying I me they save with Okada with their ban. Once I just come out of my office like this, once I just see any type of traffic like this, I will just park my car. Just like this. I had Okada helmet. My wife just threw it away like a year ago. I buy helmets. If you enter my house, you go see helmets. What you use and do? They use and enter Okada. I'm telling you. Those days. Okada don't save me many times. Many times where I got to rush reach bank, everywhere lock. I just stopped the Okada. One day, me and my wife and Bolarinwa. Bolarinwa is in Canada now. He used to work for me then. We dey go Abuja. Our flight was 3 o'clock. We left our house like 12. By 1 o'clock, we're looking at the airport like this. On that spot, we did 1 hour. Flight nearly reached.
Wow.
I don't look and say we go miss this flight. I just tell my wife, say, take Okada. And so my wife come down. We just stop 3 Okada. Now so we carry our load for lap. Me, my wife, and Bolarinwa. I don't use my wife suffer well because normally my wife no go see Okada. I believe say she go enter Okada. Davido's wedding. My wife use Okada come from where she go do her hair. The flood of that day. Hey. My wife was inside Uber. She called the Uber and entered the Uber. And at that spot where she entered the Uber, she was there for 1 hour. You no go front, you no go back. The guy bill and 10K. You no carry and come out for where she did.
Thank you.
Now so my wife come down, begin the waka with leg. From Lekki Phase 1. Come Monarch. So when she now reached Monarch, there was now water. She now could not cross that water. Sorry, hold on. You understand? Now Okada, my wife used to cross that water. Because you know if you use leg cross her. Water be like waiting, go there, go meet crocodile. So what I did was there was no even Okada. I had to send an Okada with my daughter. to go and get the mother. So the daughter got to the junction, past the water. If you see as the water be, it be like Red Sea. So the Okada can't reach there, drop my daughter, can't carry my wife, can't go back, go pick my daughter, can't bring me my daughter, come house. Then we now had to wait another 2 hours before the water was low enough for me to drive through with my Camry. None of the other cars could pass. Meanwhile, we reached Victoria Island, not one single water. The whole Lekki was flooded and locked down. That day, everybody used to tell me, sell my Camry. Somebody said I should even give it out. You are bigger than this car, give it out. If nobody said we get that Camry for, not see that wedding go. We don't sew cloth, everything. We're invited to the 2 o'clock, I mean the 12 o'clock. We not reach there till 6. We almost missed it after sewing cloth, spending millions. You know how much it costs to sew cloth? We don't sew cloth.
And it's DF that wants to even sew the clothes again. Now special charges.
So Okada is, we all use Okada, but Okada people, their head no correct too much like that.
DF, and that's the truth. Even though, and you know, bikes, even when I get on bikes, but I always beg, please, Rora, especially those Awusa bike guys. They won't hear what you are saying. You won't hear what they are saying. But I'll just be begging them. I beg, small. But you see those trucks to DF, even Lagos Ibadan Express, when I go on that road and I'm driving from Ibadan to Lagos, I always have...
Come in.
I always feel somehow, because the way those trucks, and this is not even Dangote trucks alone, generally, the way those trucks drive.
My wife don't carry burrito, can't give me. I just chop pepper soup, finish now burrito now.
Yeah, if you're enjoying. I always feel like truck drivers see cars like ants. So imagine if they see cars as ants, how would they see bikes? No truck, they will not even indicate that they want to, go left or go right. They just drive anyhow. That's a fact. But I think that those truck drivers, some of them are even sleepy because they are driving long distance. Some of them are dozing while driving. Some of them have taken so much alcohol that they should not even have consumed in the first place. So there's a lot of nonsense that goes on with even those truck drivers. Imagine looking at cars like ants, bike on Teneri. And then they might also be in their blind spots. The bikes might also be in their blind spots. It's a lot. It's a lot. I just pray that Phina sister gets at least a sensible and reasonable compensation. There's nothing that they want to do that would replace her legs.
Nothing.
Except they buy her. She even first survive it. Mr. Femi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Me speechless because that reality, that incident is not something that is actually scarce to find in Nigeria environment. It is just almost daily occurrence. And why, the question we should be asking, why are things like this actually happening in our environment? First thing is bad infrastructure.
Bad what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Poor transport infrastructure.
Okay.
Even in the first place, before we can even start talking of the need for Okada, I didn't mean the public transport is reliable. We need Okada in the first. I didn't mean our road are good. I don't think that is at the mega urban area, but every, let's say, maybe town has good public transport system, even who we think of Okada in the first place. So, first, blame the government for this Okada vehicle pollution that happen almost every day in every city. If you check the FRSC, you will know that this is daily occurrence. So I that our government are not actually doing well when it comes to transport and the environment itself. Number two, I also blame something Dangote cement whatsoever for that incident. And the reason is that because I don't believe that guy, because he's a boy, I don't think he's under 18. I don't believe that child is actually an employee of Dangote. I don't want to believe that.
The guy driving?
Yes, the guy that drove. Dangote will not really be so careless to the level that they are going to hire an under 18 child, boy, to really be the driver.
Right.
It must have been possibly the fact that the driver maybe has that boy as his friend, or maybe as really someone from his family, and they normally do that thing on a normal level, maybe to prove point in the society. And that could have been why such an incident will happen. But for something like that to happen, it means that we should ask the logistic officer of Dangote in that area, what is his responsibility? How will a kind of vehicle like that be in his care, and they don't monitor it, drive it? How was he even able to get approval of driving on that road or delivering at that particular hour? So that is really a kind of poor way of handling responsibility on the side of the logistic officer, then driver. Then number three is the road safety. What happened yesterday just showed to us that the road safety, they don't know more than chasing vehicle they're supposed not to chase.
Exactly.
Our road safety officers doing their job the way they should be doing their jobs. I don't think that guy will even drive up to that level before they are able to cover that, and they are going to impound that. I don't think so. So it is also the time that we need to start asking our road safety officers, our VIO officers, what are they even checking on our road? Are they really just after some people so that they can get some change? I'm not saying that they are collecting bribe, but are they really on the road for the right thing? Then we also have responsibilities in our society as individuals. If we look at it from different angles, number one, the Okada gang. If we're also blaming, if you've seen where Okada, the way they ride Okada, you will even know that it is grace of God that will take you from where you are going to where you are coming from to where you're going. An Okada man, we see a narrow space, very narrow.
And he will decide that that's where he wants to choke his head.
And the passenger actually want to get to a destination. The passenger will not care. So far the Okada is moving. The passenger will not care. So, and that is also another thing you need to really be curious about. That guy, which let's forget his age now, blame him for, so in case some people are just joining, let's forget his age. Are we so sure that guy is not actually trying to avoid a pothole whereby the Okada, where he's supposed to be slowing down, now ran into the vehicle? That is possible. So also, if I really want to be tribalistic here, but if you look at the set of people that drive Okada, you will realize that they are certain tribe, and you will know that some of them are also on that age at the same time. So also, if you're talking about truck driver of not having license, are we also sure? Are we also aware that the majority of the Okada riders, majority of them get to have license? Neither did they go to driving school to even learn how to operate Okada as well. So, but everything, it is just unfortunate that poor Nigerians, you see that girl or lady, really a poor Nigerian, because I'm not sure if she's married, because the sister said the girl
she's just leaving, she just graduated.
That just graduated and believing she's going to go to the job market. And now, this is what Nigeria did to her. And I think why she was making that statement, she never talked about her children. I'm not so sure about that. But let's look at it from...
Sorry, Phina said that is their last born. That's their last sibling.
So,
so I doubt that she's even married, let alone 2 kids.
Mr. Ikeda, yes, I went to driving school to learn how to drive. And all the time I've started driving, I have my own license. I have up to 3 or 4. So you can multiply for 4 years times number of what I mentioned. So now you are asking. Yes, I really love that question, because I'm also asking that how many Nigerians are also doing the needful, because I can see that some Nigerians right now their blood is very hot and they are carrying whatever. But we also contribute to this menace we have in our society. But sadly, it is poor people that are really the recipient of this circumstance. So I don't think that girl is actually married, honestly. And let's assume that she's not married and
Oh God.
I can't hear him.
He just we lost him.
Okay, somebody said she's married. Dangote officials took a picture with the husband a few hours ago and posted it on their page. Anyway, whether she's married or not is really inconsequential. The damage has been done. And I don't also feel that even if you have a license, because of the way the license is even gotten in Nigeria now, it will not really matter whether you have a license or not to be able to drive. Because see, even the best drivers have to calculate for themselves and also have to calculate for other road users. In Nigeria, as you are driving for 3 other people.
Yeah,
you just have to calculate on the left, on the right, somebody in front. So you wouldn't be looking at the back so you don't get hit from behind. Imagine the video that UNICEF posted, I think 2 or 3 days ago, was 4 cars that were involved in that accident. And he was joking when he said that, you hit me for back, this one hits you for back. And about 4 or 5 cars. So you really can't, I don't think, I'm not trying to throw away what license.
You
should have it and still cannot drive.
And that's why
I think that you have to be very alert when you're behind the wheels.
Trust me sincerely.
Why are both sons of Denzel Washington yet?
You can really be at alert, but you are not so sure of the one behind you. Neither are you so sure of the one beside you. And that's why I was now blaming the government for many of these circumstances we have in our society. Because before an accident will actually happen, 2 or 3 things must be wrong. Number one, why the driver that is careless is actually on the road. The police officer or the road safety, they careless about him. Number 2, the road itself. In Nigeria, it's very difficult for you to maintain your lane. In Nigeria, one of the hardest things to do in Nigeria is maintaining your lane, because you will realize that lane you are maintaining, that is even the one that really has a lot of pothole. So you guys not thinking you will just be moving that. And if you want to maintain your lane, you will end up having a rickety vehicle. That's also another thing we need to consider. So why I agree with you outrightly. Having a license is not a guarantee that you are going to drive. And also, even if you look at the way licenses are being renewed, it's not like you have to even re-educate yourself. You just have to apply, blah, blah, everything. So I agree with you. You are totally right. I don't think I have any differences as far as that is concerned. I'm just concerned about that girl right now. And I think if the government is really the government that care, honestly, they shouldn't allow that happen at the airport incident to happen. They really need to enforce justice at this moment.
Tell us about what happened at the airport that should not happen.
I don't need to repeat that. We all know the 2 cases where they have gotten pardon and they give them community service. So we should not also be saying pardon at this moment. It's very important for us to ensure that party involved in this case, they face the law outright. it should not be like, oh, he's a friend of this, he's a friend of that. Because right now, K1 has been forgiven. Right now, the other lady has been forgiven. Yeah, right now, the what's it called? The pilot has been forgiven. So we shouldn't give the driver right now. We should not also forgive Dangote right now.
Are people asking that I should be forgiven?
Is that what?
Are people asking for him to be forgiven?
Don't mind this our brother here. Just wants to.
God forbid. God forbid that they say.
That the law has to take its course. I don't say. No, don't misunderstand.
Sorry, I was scared for a minute. Sorry.
Okay, I said it should not be like the airport incident. That at this particular point, this case really justice needs to really to be done inside this case, so that their grief really needs to be relieved. That there is justice in the society. Because trust me, I struggle to understand how that lady really will be able to recover from that incident. It's not something good and something encouraging, honestly.
I'm sure she's already thinking in her head. She's finished school. She has a 5-year plan, 10 years plan, and it's just ruined. Because before she gets out of that situation, she has to go for therapy. She has to. I'm just sad. As in, when I saw that video, I was sad. It felt like I knew the girl personally, because it's like pain in the leg, and maybe you sprain your ankle or something. It is painful. Not to now talk of somebody who was crushed. The pain of even moving her from there to the hospital, she must be in terrible pains. Terrible pains.
Do you know even the sad reality? The sad reality is they have to chase that driver. They even have to chase that driver.
It didn't wait. It did not wait at all. It did not wait.
So now imagine no one was there to chase him. That's how the whole thing will just go like that.
It will go.
I mean, Nigeria not happened in that area.
As in,
Nigeria not happened to any of us, so
it's just sad. And the fact, what is even hurting me the most is that Phina has to now make a video to call them out. I mean, why should it even get to that point? Shouldn't they even just reach out and say, acknowledge that this has happened? We will take it up. We would, I mean, she does not have, because for us to have made a video to come out and talk about this thing, it means that she has not gotten, either they've not reached out, or she has not gotten enough acknowledgement from them. So, I mean, it should not have gotten to that point where, of course, they would have known. Somebody would have reached out to them. The truck driver would have called somebody in the office or something and say, so sad that the way we even treat our fellow human beings, it is there's no love, because that guy shouldn't have even been chased. He should have waited.
There is no way. Well, like I said, the guy is a very young. Is actually a young boy. There is no way he can actually have a brain to process such. What is bad is just bad. I think the Dangote needs to really improve their transport policy. But one thing that I think they've done so far today is that they've been able to. They went there with the insurance company. They actually went to visit that girl. I think like 4 or 5 people. Dangote rep, the representative from the Dangote insurance company, or the where they insure the vehicle, and like 2 more other people. They went there. They showed up today. Let's just hope that.
Even though I think that was as a result of Phina's video.
And of course.
That he was getting.
Now.
It was because of that. Because I heard her saying that, what is that guy doing in court when he should be in the hospital? There's just no regard for human life. And I don't think that guy that was driving is too young. Because even a 5-year-old, if a 5-year-old slaps you, that 5-year-old knows that he or she has slapped an adult.
Yes, no.
And will probably run or say sorry. So even if the guy is 10 years old driving that truck, he knows that he hit something. So I don't think he's too young to process. If
He's
the man
very-
on it, my first call will be my mother. Mommy, this has happened. So if that guy cannot process, at least he will call his family members and say that this is what I have done.
But
And
sadly,
try and
Nigeria,
get the girl to the hospital early. Try and say, Itara. I don't know how they say that in English, but it should just show empathy. You know, there's just and run.
but sadly, one thing that happened in Nigeria is that is Nigerian driver thing for them to hit and try to run away.
Yeah.
Is a Nigerian thing. Whenever such incidents happen, they hardly, try to stop and deal with the issue. So, and that's why I said, honestly, the government just in this area of traffic monitoring. While I was listening to that, I just bad and that how will this happen to it not.
Good evening, Daddy. Yes.
Good evening. Can I see your face?
Anyhow.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear from you, my darling.
That must always avoid your face. Please.
Fabia, please, madam. I'm here because you said if you're driving, you'll be advised. Especially in a populated area, if you hit somebody, don't be there. Escape. Nigerians will do jungle justice.
Which is true.
Let me tell you, if you're a driver, it's one of the advices, because I wanted to ask you, do you drive here in Nigeria? Because I do.
I drive.
And it was one of the advices I was given. Never you, because the pain people will feel. Hold on, I'm getting somewhere. It has spilled a lot of people. Some people are in critical condition, trying to help people they hit. Some people will just hit and rush to the police station and report themselves. Very important. This is Nigeria. If you try to stay behind, they will buy you if you even survive it. You understand? So this is Nigeria. So we have to learn, because our people have zero patience. They don't even want to understand whether it's a mistake. So I'm not encouraging. It's bad. You're supposed to stop. But in the country we find ourselves, it's a different thing, very different thing.
I agree with you.
So we should also discuss that, so that you don't get encourage people. A lot of people a lot of people has been, some people has spied, some people are in a very critical condition, just trying to help their victim. So I advise, if you can escape, then report yourself to the nearest police station. That should be the advice. In Nigeria, a lot is happening. So, and people should also learn. It's as bad as it is, but that is the reality we find ourselves here in Nigeria. Yeah, so I just want to, I know.
I totally understand, what you said, because even bike men, if a private car, it's a bike man, you just see like 50 bike men already assembling to, give the driver a piece of their minds, whether with physical assault or anything. However, I think that truck driver did not intend to wait at all. So if the truck driver had even now gone to the police station, because, nobody prays to hit anybody when you're going out. But the thing is, it has happened. The next point of action should be that the guy should have gone to the police station and then tell the police to follow him back there, maybe to help the person he has hit, or they should leave him there and he should just describe where he has hit somebody and then they can go back.
Like just like you said, if from the information we're getting, it happened close to a university, you would have understand how bad that could look. I'm not here to blame the young man, but this is the narration a lot of people have in their minds. But because Dangote truck drivers, they are used to this particular act, hit and run. That is why people are now trying to call them names and all that. There are still good drivers out there. I'm not going to condemn everybody. I don't work for Dangote, right? But my own is that Dangote is prone to employing people who are not qualified drivers. I think that should be our major concern. Dangote should at least do justice to Nigerians by employing qualified drivers. I don't understand how a boy at that stage driving without a driver's license. Dangote with his level, he's the richest man in Africa. In fact, he's supposed to have the best drivers. Most of these transport companies, that do all these state-to-state traveling, if they employ drivers, they still train them personally. So Dangote should be in that position that he has to train his drivers. In fact, companies are supposed to be coming to Dangote to employ some of their leftover drivers. I'm telling you. So for Dangote in his level not to be able to train his driver to the extent that a driver that is driving such big truck doesn't even have a driving license speaks volume of Dangote. You understand?
My question.
It speaks a lot of volume for Dangote. It means that.
This is my question.
Sorry, brother.
How be so sure that particular guy is actually the official driver?
So why is he carrying that car? Please, let's not even go there. There is no excuse.
Nigeria.
No, you can't tell me you know Nigerians. No, you don't give me that.
Sorry, can I say something?
No, that is not an excuse. You can't excuse that. You should have professionals. Let me tell you.
Sorry,
Let me tell you why. Excuse me, sister, I'm coming. You guys has been talking. If you go to ATM, you understand. You go to ATM, AutoStar. These are transport companies. You understand that I know that I recruit them. They train their drivers. Even when they employ you, you will go for 1 month training. They will be the one that will get a driving license for you. If yours has expired, they will renew it for you. That is what they do. So you cannot tell me that Dangote in his level will not have professional drivers. In fact, you know who Dangote is? This is the richest man in the entire Africa. And we're here having this kind of conversation. There is no excuse. His company is supposed to be one of the most professional companies that any drive. In fact, even if there should be even what's it called? Conductors. They have conductors there. Everybody handling any truck should be trained. And before the person leaves office, they should be aware of it. So there is no avenue for you to say he might. That's not an excuse at all. It's not an excuse. He has the money to equip his office. I mean, whatever. What would I call it? His company.
Wait. This is what I'm asking. I'm not case for the name. What I'm just saying is that how can we even be so sure? How sure are we that particular guy is actually even Dangote official driver?
That is what I'm saying. But he's carrying a Dangote official car. Don't give me that, please. Okay. There's no excuse for failure. There's no excuse for failure.
That's where I'm going. Whether the driver is an employee or not, the fact is that he was caught driving that truck. Yeah. So now, if he's caught driving the truck, Dangote is liable. Whether it's their staff or whether it's not their staff is inconsequential. Secondly, let's not even. Sorry?
I'm not disputing that fact. No, I'm not disputing that fact. I have never argued that fact. Okay. If you had me since much said Dangote is liable and they should sue them, that justice needs to be delivered. What I'm now just saying is that that boy, I am just adding to the argument that I'm not even so sure that boy is even Dangote driver. I'm just saying. It's not like
Femi, that is to tell you how incompetent Dangote's company can be. If we even want to go with your argument, that is to tell you how incompetent. So that's why I said there is no excuse for failure. You cannot tell me Dangote with his level, the level of money he has. Dangote, in fact, they're even supposed to be an automated. In fact, he has passed all these local method of driving. There should be an automation for every driver that leaves. Every destination they are going. In fact, there should be even a chip in almost all his cars to monitor the level of speed, how they are. I don't want to. Let's not even go there, please.
It is really upsetting when you think of it. It is very upsetting.
Yeah, like I've said earlier, if Mr. Peter, if you listened to me at the beginning, I said it's even a high level. I think my sister had me when I was saying that it's an high level of what's it called? Lack of responsibility on the part of logistic officer, even dispatching vehicle, not to be accountable for who is driving the truck. Why I just the question was when she was talking that Dangote driver. She keep mentioning Dangote driver. So I'm now saying that I'm not even sure that guy is Dangote driver. I'm not saying because of it we should not spare him of anything. Any individual involved in that particular situation needs to face the law, from the logistic officer to the driver and the guy they gave that truck to. All of them, they are liable and they should even be sued for negligence across board. So I'm not making a case for any one of them. None of them really deserve even to be pity in any way. None of them. And it's very bad that a company that has such reputation would really be making such silly
Please,
and
I even feel like it's the owner that will pay the heavy consequence. Because when you blame the employee, is laughable. But when you blame the owner, you get a better judgment. So that he will have time to rebuild. You understand? To rebuild whatever he's doing in that. Yes. Because let me tell you, we have cases of Dangote's trailer killing and buying people on a regular basis, and they keep going scot-free. So that should stop. So when you hold him accountable, he will audit and do the needful. They manage that company so recklessly, because we have to say the truth how it is, irrespective of how painful it could be. You understand? So they keep managing that company so poorly, especially that Dangote trailer thing, that their transport company is so poorly managed, and people should stop it. We are talking about it now. So Dangote with his wealth. In fact, I feel like at the level of Dangote, I can bet you if Dangote has the money to even digitalize every of his transport company. So what are we saying? He can even track the speed his drivers are using. What are we saying? So he decides, pay people well, he has the money. They always like to employ cheap labor. That is the problem. So that they make more money for themselves and keep being the richest. So if we start to prioritize people's lives in this country, it will make a lot of sense. Everybody will be upright in some of the things they do. I don't blame that young man too much, because if he was never employed in the first place, or if they didn't give him the car, just like you said, because I will take it that they employed him, because he cannot be driving down this trailer like that. You understand? So as of today, I will take it that he was employed. You understand? So you cannot employ such an incompetent. He cannot. With the level, do you know the name Dangote? It's a very big name in Africa. The biggest name in Africa. And this is how he manages his company so carelessly, just to make money. Can't he pay his drivers well? In fact, Dangote is in the position of paying his drivers at least 250,000. Let's be honest. We are hearing they're paying 80,000.
You see, you're talking about the renovation that may be responsible for that factor. Now, because some people at the comment section, they type more than they listen. And thank God my sister was there since the beginning, where I apportion blame to all parties, not favoring anybody. Now again, I want to respond to Natasha and Gift now. So you have to listen very carefully to what I want to say. Gift has mentioned one factor out of many factors that could be responsible for that incident. Now, Dangote may pay those people well, and that incident can still happen. Why? Because there is what we call anyhow in our character. And the anyhowness is about I should be the drive Dangote truck. Now I beg. I want learn how to drive truck. Please give me for 5 minutes. Make a driver. That's also another.
All right, guys, we round off in 5 minutes.
Okay. And that factor is independent of how much they are even giving you. It is just anyhowness. There is a high level of anyhowness in our country that we just have to deal with. Even if they pay you well, people always have a goal. Please let me use your influence now. Let me just add this to my experience. Some people just even want to snap with the truck, that they have experience driving truck. So, and that's why our regulation system also needs to really be very effective, and our rules of surveillance also need to be improved more than this level. So I still believe that apart from salary, I still believe that there is anyhowness in the way we behave in this country, and that is costing a lot of life and also dealing with us heavily in the country.
Do you know that if Dangote's company has been charged a lot on these things they've been doing, of this spying that has been happening, if they have been paying a series of damage, by now you would have regulated all this nonsense. Are you aware? It's because most of the times they go scot-free. If they have been paying heavily for all the fines done by Dangote Transport Company, I bet you by now they would have regulated that Dangote's trailer or whatever transport company. It's because they usually go scot-free. That is why they keep doing what they are doing. Until we start to blame these people. You understand? If you blame the head, because it starts from the head, you know, he owns the company. So when we blame him, he will do the needful to restructure his company. He has to restructure that Dangote Transport Company, because that thing has been buying a lot of people. I don't know why a lot of lawyers has not even dabbled into such opportunities. You understand? If we keep suing them, they'll keep paying damages. Nonsense, all this rubbish will stop.
Okay, so I just want to say something. I mean, this is the last thing I'm saying. So, in accidents, even the people, private cars, accidents happen on the road every day. So it doesn't matter if the driver was an employer, was employed by the company or not. Even if he was employed and is their driver, it could still have an accident. Even if he's well paid, it can still have an accident. My own beef with them is
my sister. There are things that are avoidable. Let's not even go there.
Sorry,
that's why it's called an accident. But there are avoidable accidents. So we also have to tag it. So those ones
I understand what you're. Can I land, please? Sorry, my dear. Even if the accident happens, they should still be held liable. I don't think in any sane country that Phina had, because Phina had reached out to them before she made that video.
So, no, hold on. Everybody is talking about Phina. What happens to the Okada? Nobody is even talking for the Okada man. Do you know that there are accidents that day? How many? Is it because Phina is a celebrity? So imagine the Okada man that was carrying his sister. Hold on. No, there is another angle that we are not even pointing out. What about the Okada man that is also in the hospital? Who is speaking for him?
Let me just land. When I land, then I'm sorry. I'm saying Phina because I've not really heard anybody come out to say, did the Okada man make it? I don't know. If they've reached out to them, I don't know. I'm talking based on what I saw on Instagram. So, and this is me saying, because Phina came out and is talking about her sister, is the reason that we're talking about this here. So I'm just saying, the company needs to be held liable. They need to pay through their nose and do what is needed to be done. You know, so whether is their employer, is their truck, as far as I'm concerned, whoever was driving it should be a staff of Dangote. And so they should pay through their nose. Apart from the fact that the Okada man that was probably driving the Okada, nobody knows. Only maybe Phina or maybe somebody now talks about the Okada. If I read well, for all we know.
If I read on the publication that was made, I think it was only Phina's sister that was compensated from what they
compensated.
No, but she's the only one that was stated in the whatever. I think I saw some write-ups on that from that.
I think because she's the only one fighting. Maybe it's because she's the only one fighting, you know. So
that is what I'm saying. What happens to the Okada man? Nobody is speaking for that man. And we also have to bring it up. Because he's also...
You also said that maybe the reason that Dangote also goes scot-free sometimes is because the victims themselves don't speak up. I also feel that way. Because if... You know, sorry to say, I was to say, Amuwa Lorni, like it's God's doing. So some of them might just say, that's Kadara, that's how God. So they might not speak up. If the bike man and Awusa, trust me that if he's dead, his family will have put him down already. if he's a Muslim, they would have put him down already, and maybe nobody would talk about it again. So the thing is that even the victims should also learn to speak up when something happens, because if they are speaking, Dangote cannot go scot. They will fight to, because Dangote will lawyer up. Truly, they will lawyer up, but they can also lawyer up, and that is what Phina is doing. Nobody can fight for you. If
Sorry,
you don't speak up.
sister. You know that as we're also talking, some of these drivers are also victims. As well.
Okay.
They're also victims.
Commission
You
report.
understand? They're also victims. Because some of them don't make, when some of these accidents happens, they don't make it alive. You understand? So I feel like the company should be held accountable for a lot of things. I saw comment section where people are writing is a regular tip in Kogi State. I saw it. So it's more like a regular. They said someone even wrote once someone died, they say Dangote. They say they'll be like and the vote goes free. So what I'm saying is that all these activist lawyers, I think you guys should also tap into this opportunity. Start looking for Dangote's victim, help them the way you can. Let's know if this man will do what, because social media has created a platform where we can speak up, and a lot of things will be amended, a lot of things will be redirected. So please, you guys can tap into this opportunity, use it, look for victims, look for victims, seize the opportunity to change a lot of things on the road. All the bad roads we are having is attributed to some of these things. When some of these accidents happens, it damages the road, and Nigeria does not have a repairing. We don't have a what's it called? Sorry, it escaped by my like. Trying to continuous repairing and
Maintenance
all those things. Yes, thank you, my sister. Maintenance culture, we don't have it. So some of these things, it keep damaging the road and all that. And most times, these are Dangote's trailer are one of the major contributors to these things. And they should be held accountable. Even in road constructions, if some of these things happens, Dangote should repair the roads. They should be held accountable on a lot of things.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, my sister. I really enjoyed the session. God bless you. I was trying to read up and get more information on this. To be honest, we'll keep you updated if there's any development in this particular story. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear.
Aduke, take care. Femi, take care. My lovely sister. Thank you.
Gift. I keep reminding you that
Gift. I'll never forget.